What's going on, guys? Gladiator here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. It's going to be a gameplay commentary on Call of Duty Ghosts. Obviously, this is a really old gameplay. This is from a team scrim with my old team. This is actually not my gameplay. This is Joe or Fiction's gameplay. He still has his PS4 and said, I have some old gameplays. If you want them, you can use them for your YouTube channel. And I said, that'd be great. He gave me this one. But anyway, guys, the topic of today's video is going to be the Black Ops 3 eSports reveal. Now, I know there was a lot of things covered in it, so I'm just going to take some key points from it and talk to you guys about them. So, getting right into it, the first thing I want to say is I always feel like the competitive scene is in good hands when Treyarch makes the game. What I mean is, like, Treyarch's always, supporting it. They're trying to balance the game. It's just... they're giving us a lot of features and things that help the competitive scene, unlike the other developers, in my opinion. So that's already a bonus, no matter like what the game's like. But anyway, the first thing in game that I want to talk about was the ban and protect system. This looks really, really good. The only thing about it is they need to put permanent bans, like rule set, basically, that like we already have into the competitive game, and so we don't get stuck banning things that we agree is not competitive, and people are just wasting bans on it, which will make the ban and protect system not really like strategic. It'll be like, hey, this person wastes their ban on this person wastes their ban on that, and we don't really want that to happen. We want it to make the game different. We want it to make the game more competitive. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the specialists that are in the game. They look really good, really fun to use, and some do look competitive. I just think that anytime we try to diversify Call of Duty and competitive Call of Duty, we need to test things out, see which ones we need to ban. That's pretty much all we have to do with that. It's just a matter of figuring out which ones work the best in competitive, which ones are not competitive. So I mean, it's not really that difficult. We do it with a lot of things in all the games, so I'm sure they'll get it right. The game itself, besides the features, looks a lot like Black Ops 2. Obviously, they're both Treyarch games, and in my opinion, Black Ops 2 has been the best Call of Duty since, people would argue, Modern Warfare 1, obviously Call of Duty 4. It was really good for competitive. It was really good for pubs. It was just an all around the best game in my opinion. So the fact that this game looks like it, some of the pros say it feels like it, means that we're in good hands. Now, in every COD, you always see the pros and every competitive player talking about which guns need to be nerfed and banned or buffed to make the game more diverse, get us using different weapons and make the game fair and have guns not be overpowered. Now, in like COD Ghosts, we had the MTAR at the beginning of the game, which was pretty much the only gun used, and I guess the Remington was viable in respawn sometimes on certain maps, and Infinity Ward went and screwed that up when they made the Vector the best gun in the game, and like by far, and it was just whoever pre-aimed won the gunfight, and that was just a terrible meta. They really shouldn't have messed with the meta. I mean, they could have made it balanced to where there was some vectors, some MTARs, but they didn't. Infinity Ward has not been the greatest of developers in the past couple of games that they've made, but in Advanced Warfare's meta, we had 4 BALs at the beginning of the game. For like 2 weeks, it was just BAL, 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 BAL on the competitive map. And they did change that, and they made the ASM1 good and nerfed the BAL. But then it became like mostly ASM1, so they made another change, and now it's somewhat even. I would say the BAL is a bit stronger than the ASM1. A bit is probably an understatement, but I won't get into that. Now, Vondahar did talk in the reveal, for those of you that didn't watch the stream, about weapon balancing, which is a very good thing. They are trying their very hardest to balance the weapons as best as possible for launch. At launch, it's usually the worst. It's obviously because the game is new. They don't they didn't really see, people play the game yet, and they don't know how people are going to use the weapons and what they're going to be like online. Now, the final thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is the fact that in the live stream, Vaughn did reveal that the PS4 is the new home for competitive Call of Duty. Well, he said eSports, so that's not really a direct quote, but I'm just assuming competitive Call of Duty, eSports, same thing. So that means that I need to go get a PS4, and as you guys know, I had a PS4 a year ago today. Kind of unlucky for me, but I'm not too disappointed. I've played both consoles, and I can honestly say that both obviously have a lot of things wrong with them, things that shouldn't be wrong with them in this day and age, but it is what it is. Overall, the PS4 is probably a better console, just based on the fact that the things in their console that are wrong with it aren't as bad as the things that are wrong with Xbox. I won't really get into a whole console war in this video because that's not what this is about. But the point is, I will be getting my PS4 shortly, hopefully within the next few days here, so I can get used to it again. Now, it did take me a long time to get used to the Xbox controller. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get used to the PS4 controller again. So it might be a struggle at first, but I'll get used to it. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below about eSports switching to PS4. I want you guys to tell me what you guys think Black Ops 3 is going to be like. Do you think the developers are going to help us? Do you think the weapon balancing is going to be good? Anything that you guys have. If you guys have questions, ask me. I love to read comments, even though I don't get many. It's nice to see, even one comment down there, even if it's a joke or a roast. It's just nice to know, people are watching and paying attention to my videos. So, thank you guys for watching. I will leave you with the rest of this gameplay. It's a really good gameplay by Fiction here. It's kind of funny because this was his first game back from 2 weeks because he just played Destiny for a while. This was obviously late into Ghost, but I'm rambling now, so I'll let you guys finish watching the gameplay. Peace out.
Sleight of hand. Losing Alpha. We lost Alpha. Losing C. A secure. We lost C. Enemy has C. Losing A. Securing Charlie. Losing A. We lost Alpha. Alpha secure. Sleight of hand. Securing Bravo. B secure. Losing A. Securing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Enemy has C. Don't stop fighting. We got this. Sleight of hand. Losing B. Losing B. Losing Bravo. We lost Bravo. Enemy has Bravo. Tick-tock, nephew. Time's almost up. Sleight of hand. Losing Alpha. Losing Alpha. We lost Alpha. Good win, player.